Something's seriously wrong with Diddy, and the world is finally starting to notice. The flashy parties, the designer suits, the unstoppable confidence, it's all gone. Now, behind bars, the man once known for dominating music and mogul status is allegedly breaking down physically and mentally. Whispers are getting louder. That Diddy's health has deteriorated so badly, insiders say he might not even make it to trial. But this isn't just about aging in jail. Rumors are swirling that what's happening to him is way darker and possibly irreversible. Because according to some explosive claims, Diddy might be dealing with a full-blown health crisis tied to years of hidden behavior, and now it's all catching up to him in the worst possible place. And if even half of what people are saying is true, it could rock the entire industry. So what's really happening to Diddy behind bars? Why are officials rushing to reevaluate his medical condition? And how deep do these allegations go? The headlines say he's locked up, but insiders claim he's falling apart. Allegedly, Diddy's condition behind bars has gone from bad to worse, and fast. Whispers from inside say he's lost a shocking amount of weight, looks drastically older, and is struggling to keep himself together. Reports even claim his hygiene has collapsed. He's unrecognizable. Some say he smells so bad that staff members are avoiding contact. And no, it's not because he ran out of deodorant, it's deeper than that. So what's going on? According to jail sources and online chatter, Diddy may be battling something serious, like life-threatening serious. Some claim he's showing symptoms consistent with advanced illness, possibly tied to S. Others say the deterioration is so obvious, it's raising concern among both inmates and staff. And the wildest part, allegedly prosecutors now have access to sealed medical reports. If that's true and those documents say what people think they do, it could be why there's sudden urgency around his condition. Sources say authorities are scrambling to either transfer him or make emergency medical accommodations before his scheduled court appearance in October. But that's not the most disturbing part, because there's now speculation that what Diddy might be suffering from isn't just affecting him. And what happens next, if confirmed, could shake not just his legal case, but everyone he's ever been close to. But that wasn't the whole story. It sounds like a conspiracy theory until you start connecting the dots. Behind the glitz of Hollywood lies a disturbing pattern that's hard to ignore. Over the years, fans have noticed the same names bouncing around the same small circle of relationship. Quavo, Chris Brown, Saweetie, Karaoke, Lauren London, T.I., Nipsey Hussle, even Diddy, all allegedly connected through overlapping romantic ties. And now, there's a chilling theory gaining traction that these A-listers aren't just recycling partners for convenience, but out of necessity. Rumors suggest that a silent understanding exists in certain elite circles, a code built around one devastating reality: shared infections. According to online speculation, some celebs with incurable STDs allegedly stick to a small group of partners who already know what's at stake. That way, no outsider gets exposed, and nobody has to worry about disclosure. It's unconfirmed, it's messy, but it's being whispered everywhere. Even more alarming, some claim Diddy intentionally used this tactic with his girlfriend. Allegedly, he'd hire male escorts to sleep with them, not for pleasure, but as cover. That way, if something went wrong, he could shift the blame. If someone caught something, it wasn't him, it was them. And that brings us back to one name that keeps getting pulled into this storm, Cassie. Because according to explosive lawsuits and unnamed sources, she might not just be a victim in this, but part of the cycle itself. And what people are saying about her next might just flip the whole narrative. Let's get into it. Cassie Ventura was once seen as the angel in Diddy's chaos, the quiet partner, the girl caught in a storm she never asked for. But lately, that story's been turned inside out. A lawsuit recently filed by a male escort has detonated across the internet. In it, he claims that both Diddy and Cassie allegedly exposed him to an STD so severe it left him unable to work. That's not just a scandal, that's a career-ending accusation. And while Diddy has been the usual target, this time the fingers are pointing in multiple directions. And it's not just one case. Allegedly, this has been going on for years. According to the lawsuit and insider reports, Diddy had a pattern. He'd meet male escorts online or on the street, sometimes in dark alleys or off Craigslist, and pay them to be intimate with his girlfriends. Some say it was about control. Others believe it was part of a twisted strategy to dodge blame for transmitting infections. If his partners got sick, well, there was always someone else to point to. And behind the scenes, Some claim that's exactly what happened with Cassie. Reports suggest that when she allegedly began showing symptoms, the story was spun. It wasn't Diddy, it was the men he hired. The narrative stayed airtight until now, because that same tactic may be unraveling under legal pressure. People are asking why these same names, Diddy, Cassie, and now even male escorts, keep popping up in court documents tied to diseases, abuse, and silence money. And the deeper you dig, the more connections you find. Even Jennifer Lopez's name has been pulled into this, with rumors suggesting her past relationships were haunted by these same concerns. Allegedly, clinic visits, unanswered questions, and quiet breakups became part of a pattern. It's messy, it's ugly, and it's far from over. Because if what people are saying is true, this goes way beyond Cassie. And one explosive voice in the industry has been warning us for years. Let's talk about Jaguar Wright. Before any of this hit the mainstream, she was already sounding the alarm. Jaguar Wright, the outspoken former singer tied to the Roots and Jay-Z's early days, has become one of the most controversial voices in hip-hop media. And for years, she's been dropping unfiltered, jaw-dropping claims about the industry's dirtiest secret. From abuse cover-ups to secret relationships to undisclosed health crises, she says she's seen it all, and when it comes to Diddy, she hasn't held back. Jaguar has openly claimed that Diddy is allegedly battling HIV and that he's far from the only one. According to her, at least 20 other male celebrities may be living with the same condition, quietly. No names yet, she says she's saving those for a bigger reveal.
Years old, and I should mention he was signed by Usher to a label that was owned jointly by both Scooter Braun and Usher, and he was considered Usher's protege. He has been described Usher as his mentor. The Bieber, Justin Bieber, is continuing the purge. He has now moved to his original mentor. So this is a very big story. And the reason why we should discuss this and we should not diminish what is happening, it's not celebrity drama. This is actually the fall of Babylon that we are witnessing, Hollywood Babylon, that is. He did an interview back in 2020 with Zane Lowe. I think this was on Apple Music. And he was speaking about another young artist that was coming up, Billie Eilish, and Eilish. And he was basically speaking about how he wanted to protect her because she was now another young person, a rising artist in the industry. And sort of out of nowhere, he became quite overcome with emotion. Take a listen.
Yeah, I definitely feel protective of her. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that, she can count on me, but at the end of the day, I'm never gonna force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, let her do her thing, and if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people.
To everyone listening to it, is an awesome song. Listen carefully. Actually, you don't have to even listen that carefully. Yeah. There's a line in there directed at another rapper in the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What line? What rapper is on?
It was a line that has you questioning that you have. Is it true you have the best lawyers in the game?
I feel like I do.
Okay.
I have a great legal team.
And you asked them a question that if you got caught with 10 weapons in your car, you would have seen 10 years, maybe 9.
What makes you feel like there's a line to a rapper?
Yeah. It just seemed to be very coincidental with the timing of things that are going on.
That's like.
Will you deliver the line for me 1 second? I don't want to do it injustice.
You use real life situations to create something that's entertaining without being specific. That's entertainment to me. Like if I had an issue, when have you known me to be indirect with an issue?
Oh, you're pretty direct.
Right, so if I had a problem with any artist, trust me, they would know. You see what I'm saying? When I take it and I write that, it's because a lot of people think that. Yeah. And they're not saying it because they're cowardly people. You see what I'm saying? So when you write it and you put it there and you leave it and say, watch, let me watch and see what happens. And there's so much controversy around it, you didn't say anything. Then you go, see, they think that. They just won't say it to them because they're a bunch of punks.
Will you drop the line for me, that line that starts off with about having the best lawyers in the game?
I got the best lawyers money can buy. They said it would have got me 10 or maybe 9. I said, well, how do you explain how homie breathes? I said, to keep your mouth shut or you eat the cheese. You so tough.
Are you telling me that's not directed at a specific rapper?
Well, I can't. With my
Almost
intentions, if I have a problem, you know, my MO, and I would just say something. You know, so it's not really directed at him. It's me taking real life situations that these things are relevant to hip hop. Period. You see what I'm saying? So I take it and I make something that's interesting enough for people to sink their teeth into, and then I move forward. If you have beef, then we make it beef.
Can you understand? Well, you know me, I'm direct too.
Yeah.
Is that line about T.I.?
Absolutely.
Invitation to 50 Cent for a Versus battle.
They're mutual friends, and I was actually in conversation with one of them, and they was around him. So they said they left. I didn't tell them to get him on the phone, and he didn't tell them to get me on the phone. It was just dead, and it's like, yo, you just need to talk to him because you don't know where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and we get into it, and I mean, he had a lot of legitimate points. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when you're going through something and it's like the press will ask you questions about things, when they'll ask other artists that are relevant to the culture things about artists
they're just current.
Yeah, that are just going through something, and your response impacts harder than it would at any other point.
Yeah, as we all saw on Twitter, like that one little thing, it started a whole new, you know, people talking crazy.
Right, and then you get the people who want to fight that's there. So, you know, like, they'll start to champion that. Like, yeah, go. And then when they find out that it's not gonna actually happen, and I'm the source of where they find out that, they go, oh, they try to make the fight again. They try to say, oh, he's scared.
Right. Just throw more fuel on the flame, basically.
So, like me, to be, when you know me, the back.
50 Cent to a versus battle, but the offer hasn't been accepted so far. In what may be a ploy to get 50 to participate, T.I. diminished the New York-bred rapper's hip-hop status by claiming the G-Unit boss has greatly benefited from the East Coast bias.
New York is the birthplace of hip-hop, and they have the most successful, some of the most talented lyricists known to man.
That's right. And Atlanta has some too.
Maybe more.
It's
been quite a run.
And when we say this, but even though they have those lyricists, some of the most capable and accomplished lyricists known to man, it's some bullshit that slid through there that y'all hold up in high regard, that if they was from somewhere else, it wouldn't have been the same.
Name, show me some.
Okay, let me see. I tell you what, just being real.
Okay.
But she insists this is a widespread, hidden epidemic inside the entertainment world. Her reasoning, the same as the infected circle theory. Many of these celebs keep relationships in-house to avoid legal risk, moral backlash, and public exposure. And it doesn't stop with Diddy. Jaguar claims that even Jay-Z, yes, Jay may have been infected years ago. She points to his distinct facial features, suggesting deformities possibly tied to long-term STD complications. Again, all...
Yeah. Have a very, very, very great day, everybody. Very great day, everybody. How's Yeah, man. What going on, y'all? I heard it's 50 Cent birthday. Well, happy birthday, 50. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, staying down, remaining healthy, alive, and free for so long, man. But for your birthday, I offer you a challenge, sir. Pull your ass up, man, with 20 of your records, man. Sit across from me, man, and get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand if you don't want to answer to that challenge, because last time you got challenged, Kanye West dusted your ass off. So, you might not want to do that. So, well, guess who ain't scared of your mother? Look, man, pull up. Pull on up. Pull on up, man. Pull on up, 50. Bring your ass on outside, 50. Bring your ass on out. Know what I mean? Bring your ass on out. Bring your records, bring your hit records with you. You and Dr. Dre and Eminem and all y'all, goddamn the G-Unit, all y'all bring y'all ass on out. Come on, see the king. Come on, see the king. And I actually, you know, me and you know, we all right. You know, I fuck with you, 50. I fuck with you, 50. It ain't you this time. It's your catalog that got some trouble. You understand? Your mother catalog is in trouble. So, can't take it back, goddammit. I done said it. I done damn said it. So 50, pull your ass on up. Pull your ass on up, man. You know what I mean? Everybody been talking about me and Jeezy, and then they talking about me and Gucci, and then they want to talk about me. Listen, man. I want 50. I want 50. Atlanta and New York, nigga. That's what we doing. ATL in New York. Doing. I want 50. Bring your ass outside, 50. Somebody call 50, tell him I'm on it. Somebody call 50, tell him I'm on it. If he want this smoke, I got the ashtray, nigga. Bring your ass on. Let's see how long you have before you respond to my message, you know what I'm saying? You have been challenged, sir. You have been challenged, sir. Swiss, Timberland, hook the motherfuckers up. God damn it. Up. Let's get I'm tired of talking about it. Tired of talking about it. God damn it. Y'all goddamn set a time. Set a mother go. Tired of talking. This man been goddamn picking on people for so long. Man been bullying y'all, throwing mother. Bring your ass on out, 50. Let's see what this alright? But enjoy your birthday though. Get it, buddy. Now I know it's your birthday, man, and I celebrate you.
Yes, sir.
But if you get a chance, you hear me? You hear me, Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
If you get a chance,
yes, sir.
Please tell 50 bring his on out here and get this smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
Please tell 50 Cent get his hit records and come on and see what the South got to say, guys.
Jesus Christ. You say you want that man to see all full-fledged what the South got.
I want him to see what the South got to say. Now listen, hey, I'm the king below the Mason-Dixon line, king of the South. I speak for all of the Southern people. New York been saying under their breath about us and having little slick comments about us, thinking it's all slow down here. But they want to come down here and go to our malls and go to our clubs. But then they want to kick it like standard when they get back up top. Well, that stop right now.
Yeah, you say you done with that.
That stop right now, guys. The king say that stop. He say he the king of New York. And if he don't want to do it, and one of them who got catalog want to pull up, tell him come see the king. Don't come around me. Come sit down with me.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you too. I'm here for it.
Tell him come see. Andre told him the South had something to say, and I'm saying it.
You saying what needs to be said by line.
Hey, period. Ain't no mother dispute. We day last year. We the future. So anybody don't like it, come see the king. And we gonna start with 50. And if he don't want to do it, then we gonna go pick somebody else. But in order for him to not, he either gonna have to accept the challenge or up. Those are the only two options.
I'm gonna do my job as a communicator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
In a Kevin Hart-esque way.
Yeah.
What was said.
Yeah.
And what we feel should happen.
Let him know the king on his trail. But I don't want nothing but action. I don't want nothing but action and opportunity.
Say no more. Say no more. I would do my job.
And I would love to get on live with you and go and do it in front of millions.
Say no more. I will do my job.
Okay. Well, you just let me know, guys. Because I'm looking for a jet. He got a party tonight. I'm looking for a jet. I'm going up there and I'm going to commandeer his celebration.
Jesus Christ. That man said commandeer. When you start using words like that, that's when you're serious.
I'm going to commandeer his celebration. Let him know. Happy birthday and all that old. But what the is you going to do, sir?
Yeah, you want the smoke. You want all the smoke.
I got to. These under their breath about us all these years. No, but you from Philly. You from Philly. Y'all have y'all own battles with New York. You from Philly. That ain't That ain't for us. That ain't for us. That ain't for us. You know? No. That ain't for us. Yeah, that ain't for us. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all gotta make it to the mailbox and back alive. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for us. You know what I mean? But Atlanta versus New York. I'm the king down here. I'm speaking for the people down here. Don't go around me. Don't talk to nobody but me. Don't nobody go no smoke but me. You speaking for New York? Bring it on. Let's see who really got the action going. Let's see who really is the down here.
Give me an hour. I'm about to get on the horn.
Okay.
Take a shot.
Yes.
Take a shot.
I need to take me one too, guy.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey.
Huh?
Huh? I love you.
Yeah, well, I love you too, man. But it ain't about all that right now.
Not right now.
Not right now. Hey, not right now. Cause I need action. Action. I'm doing this for my
You got a beef or something, man? Because I seen a post today where they were saying that you were supposed to be in I guess one of the Power, what's the name? I guess two of the actors on the show said that you were actually supposed to be on the show, and then they replaced you with Method Man, and they weren't expecting it or something.
No, that's not true. 50 and I, we were executive producers on a different show outside of the Power universe. But nah, man, me and 50 cool. I'm the only one who's not offended by his brass approach, and he's not offended by mine. So, you know, we play rough, but we ain't no issue.
Hey, what's happening, homie? This TAP, man, you know what I'm saying? You watching Hard Knock TV, you understand? My homegirl Ace Bombay giving it to you West Coast style. Cali loving it, you did that, and you heard it from the king, K-I-N-G, period. Except no substitutions, you dig?
Now, we usually expect you, if anyone's coming at you, that you're going to come back. But I see that you, and what I've been reading is that you've changed your mentality. But how do you, how are you dealing with when, the 50 cents are coming at you?
Well, I mean, honestly, man, to be perfectly honest with you, man, I gotta deal with each situation as how I hear it come out of the person's mouth. You can misinterpret songs, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? When you're being interviewed and someone asks you, how do you feel about this? I gotta take that. I gotta take your verbal rather than listen to your lyrics and jump to a conclusion. And when I heard him speaking on it, he said he wasn't talking about me, you know what I'm saying? And me and 50 always had a decent rapport, you know? It wasn't never nothing negative. So, and like he said this in conversation. At the same time, he said, man, he's never had a problem with saying people's names when he's speaking on them. And that's not like 50. If he going at somebody, he usually say their name and make it known. It's usually not ever whether or not. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that it's just unnecessary to jump to a conclusion and, you know, create an issue where there is none.
Now with Shorty Low, I see you've kind of let that just go to the side. Is this something that you just are kind of like, I'm over dealing with beef?
I mean, it's lame, for real, dog. Like, this is not what we started rapping for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, man, everybody has a position to play in life. My position is to win. Be the best at what I do and look good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Other people's in position where their position is to hate. You know what I'm saying? They hate because they can't do what I do. They hate because they can't look as good doing what I do as I do. They hate because they ain't got as much money as me. They ain't as successful as me. So because of that hate from within, they spew negativity without, you know, on the outside. And I acknowledge that, I accept that, and after that, man, you know, ain't nothing to do but address it, dismiss it, and destroy it. Period. That's all you gotta do, man. Success, man, kills all that, dog. Success kills all that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can say what you want to say, homeboy, but I'm still where I'm at, you still where you at, partner, and ain't nothing gonna change about that, homeboy, and I know you hate that. But I'm laughing like high.
What do you think? What exactly is happening between these two? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button so that you never miss out on any new videos. Until then, fam, keep it real.
woke up, I looked at the computer said, Floyd said, T.I. I'm like, what did he say me for? Now your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your I said, say fuck that nigga. This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Show me one place in the federal guidelines where you can have 10 machine guns and get 1 year of community service and 1 year incarcerated.
T.I. is in an interrogation room talking. He's snitching. I thought we don't talk to the police.
I'm the only one who's not offended by his brass approach, and he's not offended by mine. So, you know, we play rough, but we ain't no issue. It's a mutual
Between
respect.
50 Cent and T.I. is a saga that has been simmering for years, and right now there are no signs of it cooling down.
To everyone listening to it, is an awesome song. Listen carefully. Actually, you don't have to even listen that carefully. There's a line in there directed at another rapper in the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What line? What rapper you talking about?
It was a line that has you questioning that you have. Is it true you have the best lawyers in the game?
I feel like I do.
Okay.
I have a great legal team.
And you asked them a question that if you got caught with 10 weapons in your car, you would have seen 10 years,
But
maybe 9.
What makes you feel like there's a line to a rapper?
It just seemed to be very coincidental with the timing of things that are going on.
That's like.
Will you deliver the line for me 1 second? I don't want to do it injustice.
You use real life situations to create something that's entertaining without being specific. That's entertainment to me. Like if I had an issue, when have you known me to be indirect with an issue?
Oh, you're pretty direct.
Right, so if I had a problem with any artist, trust me, they would know. You see what I'm saying? When I take it and I write that, it's because a lot of people think that. And they're not saying it because they're cowardly people. You see what I'm saying? So when you write it and you put it there and you leave it and say, watch, let me watch and see what happens. And there's so much controversy around it, you didn't say anything. Then you go, see, they think that. They just won't say it to them because they're a bunch of punks.
Will you drop the line for me? That line that starts off with about having the best lawyers in the game.
I got the best lawyers money can buy. They said it would have got me 10 or maybe 9. I said, well, how do you explain how homie breathes? I said, to keep your mouth shut or you eat the cheese. You so tough.
Are you telling me that's not directed at a specific rapper?
Well, I can't. With my intentions, if I have a problem, you know, me, my MO, and I would just say something. You know, so it's not really directed at him. It's me taking real life situations that these things are relevant to hip hop. Period. You see what I'm saying? So I take it and I make something that's interesting enough for people to sink their teeth into, and then I move forward. If you have beef, then we make it beef.
Can you understand? Well, you know me, I'm direct too.
Yeah.
Is that line about T.I.?
Absolutely, for the public to decide.
Everyone, how are you doing? I am just bringing it to your attention that it is now July the 6th. And I gave you 2 days for a grace period just because I had to get together. I was having a good time, but 5 nights. There's an ab check for you or a paycheck for me. Thank you. Where you at right now? Let's see where you at right now. 1,000. 1,000 by July 4th. 1,000. Okay, man.
6.
It is.
My birthday.
It is.
Y'all here, we enjoying ourselves in Miami. But it's Saturday. Sunday means you're only a day away from Monday.
Man, you ain't got but.
And we want the money come Monday, 5.
Or else.
Get the money. We want it once. We want it once. Not 90 in the stack, though. Make sure they give you the whole 100.
No. And I'm gonna spend your money right now. I'm going to borrow $1,000 from 50.
All speculation, but the rumors are growing louder, and they're starting to impact everyone associated with these figures. From Beyonce's worn-out stage presence, to Cassie's hush money rumors, to alleged lawsuits filed by anonymous insiders, Jaguar says this industry is built on secrets, and now they're crumbling. Whether you believe her or not, one thing's clear: she's been consistent, and much of what she claimed years ago is suddenly matching up with current headlines. But that's not even the most disturbing part, because Diddy's health isn't just a rumor anymore, it's becoming visible. Let's talk about what people saw when he walked into that courtroom. When Diddy finally appeared in court, jaws dropped, and not just because of the charges. People weren't prepared for what they saw. Gone was the swagger. Gone was the powerful presence. Instead, Diddy looked frail, visibly thinner, with grayer skin, dark circles under his eyes, and a look of exhaustion that no prison sentence alone could explain. And according to courtroom observers, something just didn't feel right. Whispers started immediately. Was it withdrawal, or was it something far more dangerous? Reports say even the judge seemed taken aback by his deteriorated state. Some speculated he had lost over 30 pounds. Others said he looked nothing like the man we've seen on magazine covers and stages for decades. But insiders are suggesting the reason behind the change isn't just psychological or nutritional, it's medical. Allegedly, Diddy's condition is progressing fast. Sources say his immune system may be collapsing, and symptoms that were once manageable are now getting worse behind bars, in an environment where proper care is limited and rumors travel faster than truth. The deterioration is so intense, there are now whispers of emergency plans being drawn up, including transferring Diddy to an overseas medical facility, possibly in Brazil or Turkey, to receive treatment that isn't available or approved in the US. Because those close to him believe that American prisons won't save him and might even make things worse. And while the legal system debates whether Diddy is a danger to society, insiders argue the real danger might be what he's carrying. Because if his condition is truly what some claim, and if that courtroom look was just the beginning, then keeping him behind bars could turn into a public health issue. And one detail that keeps coming up, the baby oil. Thousands of bottles were seized, used for what prosecutors call freak-offs. And inside that jail, the rumors get even darker. Let's go there. Most inmates serve time, but Diddy, he allegedly turned prison into a twisted extension of his old life. And what insiders are describing is according to leaked reports and first-hand claims, Diddy isn't just struggling with illness, he's allegedly still engaging in behavior that could make things even worse. Inmates say he's surrounded by what they call a fan club, men who reportedly fight for the chance to make his bed, bring him meals, or even share his cell. And it doesn't stop there. Investigators reportedly uncovered over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and personal lubricants seized from his properties during raids, tied to his now infamous freak-offs. Prosecutors allege these weren't just for These products were used during intense, orchestrated encounters that included both men and women, many of whom are now linked to lawsuits, allegations, and medical complications. And now in jail, some insiders claim the behavior hasn't stopped. There are rumors of unauthorized sessions, late-night disturbances, and disturbing hygiene issues that guards are struggling to contain. Allegedly, prison staff have tried isolating Diddy due to health concerns, but his celebrity status complicates every move. Some say keeping him in general population poses a biohazard risk, especially if his condition involves a transmittable virus. And if true, this wouldn't be the first time a celebrity in crisis continued their old patterns behind bars. But what makes Diddy's case different? The scale and the potential fallout, because what started as a legal case could now be turning into a full-blown public health emergency. And while most of the media stays quiet, one question is getting louder behind the scenes. Why hasn't he been moved to a medical facility already? The answer might be tied to something even bigger: money, politics, and the fear of what happens if the full truth ever gets out. When the cameras flash, Diddy's always known how to take center stage. But now it's not music or mogul moves making headlines. It's his health, his past, and the disturbing rumors that refuse to die. Whether you believe the claims or not, one thing is certain: something is deeply wrong behind those jail walls. Diddy's appearance, the sealed medical reports, the bizarre baby oil discoveries, and the mounting lawsuits all paint a picture that can't be ignored. And while his legal team insists he's being targeted, others say this is karma finally catching up. The truth, somewhere in between. Because even if just a fraction of the allegations are true, it signals a much darker, more dangerous culture in celebrity circles, one where silence, secrets, and shared infections allegedly run deeper than any rap beef or red carpet scandal. And the real nightmare: this may not be just Diddy's story. As Jaguar Wright and others have hinted, dozens more names could be tied to this hidden epidemic, a network of stars connected not just by fame, but by what they're allegedly carrying. Diddy may never speak openly about what's happening to his body, but his body, it's already talking. The weight loss, the courtroom collapse, the stench, the breakdown. And now, the world is watching, not to hear his next single, but to see if he even survives long enough to face justice, or if this story ends with another celebrity tragedy we'll never get the full truth about. So what happens next? Will Diddy be quietly transferred overseas for treatment? Will more victims come forward? Will other names be exposed? Or will this whole thing, just like so many scandals before it, quietly fade before the truth ever sees the light? Whatever happens, one thing's clear.